Thank you for joining the Advancing Excellence podcast. In this episode, we explore the do's and don'ts of using emojis in professional communication. When do they add value, and when might they cross the line? If you've ever questioned whether emojis belong in your work messages, this discussion is for you. Let's begin.
Welcome to the Advancing Excellence podcast, where we explore practical strategies to elevate your professional performance. I'm your host, Janice Kleins, Marketing Manager for AOE. Today, we're diving into a topic that's gone from texting with friends to chatting at work, emojis. Should you use them in professional communication? When are they okay? And when should you hold back? Don't worry, I've got tips to help you figure it out. If you've ever wondered where emojis fit in the workplace, this conversation is for you. Emojis originated in Japan during the late 1990s and have since developed into a universal digital language. These small digital images express ideas, emotions, and concepts ranging from facial expressions to objects and symbols. In business communication, they can break text monotony, create relatability, and add nuance that makes messages more effective. Initially, emojis were regarded as unprofessional. However, they are now being integrated into professional exchanges. A recent report indicates that over 77% of employees use emojis at work to better communicate their thoughts and feelings, highlighting their widespread adoption in professional environments. When used effectively, what specific benefits do emojis provide? The primary benefit involves introducing a personal touch to digital communications. A simple smiley face or thumbs up can make recipients feel more connected, foster warmth that text alone cannot convey. This is beneficial in remote work environments where face-to-face interactions are limited, making it harder to express emotions and maintain team cohesion. In digital communications, tone can be misinterpreted due to absence of vocal inflection or body language. Emojis help convey the sender's intention and emotions more clearly by providing visual cues. For example, a message ending with a smiley face can soften the tone and indicate satisfaction. A thumbs up emoji can quickly affirm agreement, while a heart emoji can express appreciation. These examples demonstrate how emojis can clarify intent. Another function is their ability to grab attention. In environments where people are bombarded with messages, standing out becomes essential. Emojis draw the eye and can make messages more engaging. They act as a visual break in text-heavy communications, making information easier to digest. When using thoughtfully, emojis can make communications more relatable and memorable. However, emoji usage in business communications has potential drawbacks. Despite growing acceptance, emojis can still be perceived as unprofessional in certain contexts. A study published in Social, Psychological, and Personality Science found that adding emojis to emails can increase perceptions of incompetence. The experiment showed that participants rated emails with smiley faces lower incompetence than plain text emails. Therefore, gauging appropriateness based on the recipient and context is essential. Misinterpretation is another significant concern. Not all emojis are universally understood. Different cultures and individuals may interpret emojis differently, leading to miscommunication. For instance, a thumbs up emoji might be seen as positive in one culture but offensive in another. Understanding these nuances is crucial. In formal communication, such as legal documents or high-stake negotiations, emojis may undermine the seriousness of the content. They can make messages appear casual, which is not suitable for all professional scenarios. The key is to match the communication style with the gravity of the situation. For professionals who want to incorporate emojis appropriately, certain best practices are recommended. First, know your audience. Understanding your audience is critical. In informal and creative industries like marketing, emojis may be welcomed. However, in conservative fields such as finance or law, where formality is a key cultural component, it's advised to use emojis sparingly or avoid them altogether. Second, use emojis sparingly. Even in environments where emojis are accepted, moderation is important. Overusing emojis can clutter messages and detract from the main content. Use them to complement messages by highlighting key points or adding emotional context, but avoid using them to replace words. Ensure that your message remains clear even without the emoji. Emojis should enhance communication clarity, not obscure it. Always pair them with concise text to avoid misinterpretation. This way, audiences will understand messages if emojis are not displayed or understood correctly. It's also important to stay updated with trends. Emoji usage is constantly evolving. What is appropriate today could change, as meanings could shift with cultural trends and technological advancements. To maintain effective communication, it is important to stay informed about the latest trends and cultural nuances related to emoji usage. Organizations can benefit from establishing clear policies that consider their industry, client base, and company culture. Guidelines should address when emojis are appropriate, which type are acceptable, and how they should be used in different contexts. Training should include cultural sensitivity and the importance of maintaining professionalism. To evaluate effectiveness, monitor recipient responses and feedback. Pay attention to whether emojis are enhancing understanding or causing confusion. Track engagement levels in communication that include emojis versus those that do not. Most importantly, assess whether emoji usage aligns with your professional brand. Remember that emojis are a tool for enhancing communication, not a requirement for professional success. Focus on understanding your audience, maintaining professional standards, and using emojis strategically to support your message. When in doubt, err on the side of formality and traditional communication approaches. This has been a practical overview for professionals trying to balance modern communication trends with professional requirements. If you enjoyed this episode and want to hear more about professional growth, innovation, and what it's like to advance excellence at AOE, be sure to subscribe to our podcast. For more information about our services, opportunities, and culture, visit our website at aoeteam.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Advancing Excellence.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of the Advancing Excellence podcast. If you have any comments or questions, please get in touch with us at info@aoeteam.com. Don't forget to follow AOE on LinkedIn at Advancing Organizational Excellence, and be sure to subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.